There are now more than 1 million people over the age of 80 driving on Britain's roads. Even more impressively, there are about 120 drivers who have passed the century mark and still hold a licence. The compulsory driving test was introduced to the UK back in 1935. But what about if you're one of the select group of motorists who started driving before that? Hi, Susie.
Hello.
Susie Dixon of Barrow-on-Trent has been driving for 82 years. And is it right that you've never had an accident?
I've not had an accident, no. Not an accident. I might have scraped a curb or perhaps clipped a bumper or something like that, but never had an accident, no. I've got a clean licence.
I guess cars have changed a lot over the years,
Oh, they
haven't
have changed, yes. Because the old car I first drove was my father's car. It was one of the old bull-nosed Morris, they used to call it, with running board and crash gearbox and everything.
Was that hard to drive?
Oh yeah, very, because if you didn't get your gears right, you got a horrible crunching sound.
They should have you on top gear. When Susie started driving, tests were not compulsory, so drivers could simply buy their licence. Susie, what is this?
Ah, that's a telegram from the Queen, which I never thought I'd get.
Wow, so you've literally just turned 100.
Yeah.
Driving must have changed so much in those 82 years. What would you say are the biggest changes?
Well, it's the speed really, and I don't think there's the courtesy on the road that there used to be.
There is the age-old argument that women are not such good drivers as men.
Rubbish.
I'm so glad you said that. What difference has being able to drive meant for you?
Oh, it's just the ability to be able to get around and not have to rely on other people. If I couldn't drive, I'd be awful, stuck in all day.
When you look to the future, do you see yourself driving?
As long as I can. I'll probably be stopped after this.
Since Susie began driving in the early 30s, she's seen some fairly major changes on Britain's roads. Susie's driven a number of different cars over the years, but the car she learned to drive in was a 1920s bull-nosed Morris, and the one show's managed to track one down so that we can take her on a trip down memory lane.
Oh no! Oh, goodness me! Oh, I say. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Gosh, I've never seen one like this for years. I want to go to have a ride. Oh, my word.
So you ready for a little ride?
Oh, yeah. Bring it on.